Hannah Montana. If you notice, they use also backwards. It's haram to recite the Quran backwards. This is well known because in magic they recite things backwards. Aleister Crowley taught them to learn how to talk backwards. John Lennon actually knew how to speak backwards. There's recordings of him speaking backwards. And they do backmasking on their albums where they actually play things in reverse. Led Zeppelin, followers of Aleister Crowley, did this on one of their albums. So you're getting literally magical messages. My Hannah can be spelled either way, forward and backward. Hannah, right? Oprah, what's her production company's name? Harpo. So when you see these backward things, you know you're dealing with people that are into this magic. One Direction. Let's go crazy, crazy, crazy till we see the sun. I know we only met. I mean, look at this. I only know we only met, but let's pretend it's love. And never, never, never stop for anyone, meaning your parents or God. Whoa, 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 whoa. That should be whoa, like slow down. But it's not. It's tonight, let's get some, okay? And most of you, I don't know if you have these idioms in Malay English, but in American English, that is a very clear idiom about, I don't think I need to say anything. So let's pretend it's love. In other words, it's lust, but let's pretend it's love and just get some. This is promoting free sexuality. And don't think that they put that Muslim in there by accident or because he was talented. They knew exactly what they were doing. Zayn Malik is a minion of these people. This is a simple fact and a reality. And I'll say it openly and publicly. This is being live streamed. People can make fun of me. They can laugh at me. They can think I'm crazy. They said the same thing about the Prophet ﷺ, so I'm not ashamed of being called Majnun. If they could say it about the best of creation, then who am I to reject that honorific title from the people it comes from? Channeling, the act or practice of serving as a medium through which a spirit purportedly communicates with living persons. That's the definition of channeling. A lot of these actors believe in channeling. So they actually invoke spirits.
In the movie?
No, I've not.
I'm sorry, you've not seen the movie?
Not just yet.
And you're too busy to see it, probably?
You know, in a way, you know, once my job is done on the film, it's really none of my business. You know?
Really, none of your business.
Yeah.
So you deliberately don't look at the finished product?
Oh, yeah, I stay as far away as I possibly can.
Is that right?
Yeah. If I can, I try to stay in as profound a state of ignorance as possible.
Uh-huh. Well, you come to the right place. You're exactly where you need to be. That's interesting. And is it, and forgive me, is it a little insecurity?
Just, you know, I don't like, I don't like watching myself.
Yeah.
I prefer the experience. I mean, making the film is great.
Right.
The process is all fine. But then he's up there. Then he's up there. Then he's up there.
Right.
Two-toned coming out, two voices at the same time. That's clear. They do what's called method acting, where they invoke. Crowley said the quickest way to invoke a spirit is through acting. So they do a method technique, and they stay in character for the entire film. Jack Nicholson, in some films, scared people because he would play psychopaths. And he would stay in character even when the filming wasn't being filmed. And it was like he was possessed, because that's what they do. Heath Ledger, who played the Joker, and that had previously been played by Jack Nicholson, when he was killed, they told Jack Nicholson and asked him what he thought. He said, I warned him about that role.
Jack, any comments on Heath Ledger's death?
About what?
Heath Ledger, the actor, he died in New York.
Overdose. He died in New York, apparently. Yeah.
Did he come out?
I warned him.
One experience with Heath on the film was our scene together in the hospital bed, which is really my only scene with him. And I was in the hospital bed that day, and I thought, well, I don't really have any lines. What am I going to do? And I had no idea what was going to happen. And so I got in the bed, and they were lighting, and Chris was walking around and doing things, and the Heath came around, and Heath was always in character. So he would come around and, you know, be talking to himself in the corner, like this. And then he would come up, I was laying there, and I was watching him the whole time. And he came up and would walk around me like this. And I would watch him, and I would watch him. He'd walk around the hospital bed like this. I'd watch him. Didn't say anything for maybe an hour. He would walk around. And then we'd watch him, and then he'd start saying his lines. And I would watch him, boom, watch him come around the bed like this. And then all of a sudden, my hand would go up like this. And he caught my hand. So we just went through this organic process of developing this scene, which was really nothing.
You know, he pretty well locked himself up in a hotel and he...
Pour se fondre dans son rôle, il s'est cloîtré dans une chambre d'hôtel pendant des semaines.
Galvanized the upcoming character.
C'était tout lui.
That was typical of Heath on any movie.
You know, they end up like killing themselves and things. A lot of these people, they suffer, you know, but they make deals and, you know, it's not on the dotted line in blood. It's a long series of negotiations. Right? You compromise your conscience a little bit. You give a little bit each time, till before you know it, you don't have any values anymore. Right?
Literally admits that he sold his soul, like 100% admits it. All right, so here you go.
You're still out here doing these songs, you know, you're still on tour.
I do, but I don't take it for granted.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. You know, I made a bargain with it, you know, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with you know, with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in a world we can't see. with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in a world we can't see.